the non-white people of the planet, for the most part, particularly black people in the northwestern hemisphere, if truth be told, according to my observations, and people can verify it if they wish to, if they don't, if they disagree with it, and they say we have some other priority, I would like to know what it is, and they can call it to my attention. But I would say, to my conclusion at this time, is that one reason that collectively black people in the northwestern hemisphere have not done as much as they possibly could do about racism and replacing it with a system of justice is because our priority has been, and I state this as a fact, it may not be true, that overall, and this doesn't apply to all black people, but too many black people, most of us, have as a priority for our existence showing off to each other. Showing off what? Showing off our ability to, getting things. I mean, we get a little this and that and a little of that. And then we want to show off to our neighbors, our new picket fence or whatever. Show off something that we bought in a store. Something that comes from directly and indirectly from the white supremacists. And that's our ambition, to get together enough money to buy something to show off to other black people. It might be what you might call kin people or something like that, relatives, cousins, or or an uncle or someone, or an aunt. Show off to each other, and certainly to people that we know. Buying things or acquiring things, we talk about showing off things. And if we stop and think about it, is that what you're working to do? Is that the end and be-all of everything? We need to ask ourselves these questions. Why are we buying this particular object to put into the living room? Is to invite somebody over to show it off to them? And who is this person you're going to show it to? And for what ultimate purpose? Once they see it, now what? So they saw it, and they said, that's nice, and they walked away. And is that the reason for working hard and trying to acquire things? So we're talking about things. The next thing, the show-offism, is knowledge. I know this, I know that. I went to this school, I went to that school. What school did you go to? And we show off knowledge to each other. But here's what. What do you get in return for it? See, well, I get the satisfaction of letting them know that I know something. Well, then that's like prisoners showing off their chains. Slaves showing off their chains, which comes to things, or one slave telling another that I read a book that you didn't read. And so I know more than you. So you're showing off knowledge. And then the other, number 3, is showing off the ability to belittle each other. And sometimes we'll use things that we have bought to make a person feel like, well, you don't have as much as I have. These are people that we know, or people that have come around, to our parties and whatnot. I have 2 of these. How many do you have? That type of things. And that's belittling. They're using things, going back to number 1, showing off the things to belittle, to make the person feel bad because they don't have what you have. We do a lot of that. Or just showing off your new hairdo in order to get what? What are you looking for? Do we ever ask ourselves these questions? Why are we working so hard in order to get this and get that and to go here and to go there? I went on a cruise. That's what you tell a person under that third show-offism. Did you go on a cruise last summer? Well, I went on a cruise. And I went all over the South Atlantic. I went to all the islands and whatnot, or the South Pacific. And I stopped here and I stopped there. And let me show you a photograph. This is me standing in front of this mountain. This is me paddling a canoe. You're showing off. And what is the showing off for? Well, I feel better about myself that I was able to show people what I could do. Well, so you showed them. Now what? That's Act 1. What is Act 2 worth? Or is there an Act 2? Or do you have another act? Okay? And then number 4, showing off the sexual ability. Black males do a lot of that and always have, as far back as I can remember. I went to bed with this person. I went to bed with that person. I got her in bed and I did this and I did that. Man, she really likes me. I mean, I got 9 women. I'm going for 9 more. Showing off sexual ability.